Low in JAMB is not the end of the road. It's not even the end of the world. A lot of students of mine have gained admission into university without JAMB, and you can also do that. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 different steps or 5 different other alternatives different from JAMB, and they will still give you admission and allow you to study any course of choice, provided you're able to meet up with their cutoff without any stress. So the first option I'm going to be sharing with you guys today is pre-degree. So there are a lot of universities in Nigeria that offer admission into pre-degree. Now, this pre-degree program is a very simple program that has been planned by these schools to allow students to come into the institution, and then they coach them for 1 year, give them exams for 1 year, and after the end of the exam, they will be given preference when the admission time comes. Don't get it twisted. A lot of students have gone through the pre-degree system and still didn't gain admission. But nonetheless, if you're a serious student and you know what you're doing, once you get your pre-degree, access to the pre-degree classes, you will do well and you will secure your admission the following year. Now, in fact, that's not the end. The pre-degree program is offered by a lot of schools like the Obafemi Awolowo University, amongst many other schools, and they make sure that they give preference. Apart from you just trying to gain admission into the university, you are also taught A-level programs. You're going to be having a lot of knowledge. You're going to be better when you gain admission into university. Now, let me give you an instance. Myself, when I got to university, when I saw those people who went through pre-degree, they did very well in their part 1. Why? Because most of the things we are learning as just out of secondary school, they had already learned in the pre-degree, and so you will be better than all others coming in. The option you have is called the direct entry. Now, the direct entry into the university is divided into different options. One of the first options you have is the IJMB. You also have the JUPEB as well. Now, what this program does is that it gives you admission into a particular university, not as someone studying for a particular degree, but like a pre-degree more or less. But you'll be going through an A-level system where you'll be taught a lot of things, and then you will be graded at the end of the year. Now, if you're able to meet up with the grades at the end of the year, you will be given admission to study any course of choice. Now, take note that even with this direct entry, there are other degrees like the National Diploma. The National Diploma allows you to gain admission into a polytechnic and trains you for 2 years. After the 2 years, you can then get a direct entry program or write direct entry JAMB, and then you'll be able to gain admission into the university in 200 levels. So you might just lose just 1 year. So this is a viable option for you if your JAMB score is very low. The third option you have is the remedial or basic study. Now, what the beauty of the remedial or basic study, which is offered by Ahmadu Bello University and Lagos State University, is that they train you and prepare you for the admission process. They don't just allow you to go to school and then be useless there. They train you and teach you every basics, and then give you opportunity to get higher preference than all others during the admission cycle. So the fourth option you have is the National Open University. In fact, National Open University don't require you to have a high score in JAMB or even require JAMB at all. So if you're a working class or you are someone who is busy, you are busy with work and everything, and you still want to get a degree, this is a viable option for you. It allows you to be able to blend your work as well as getting a degree. Fifth option, private universities. Now, one of the major issue I have with this is that you might want to pay higher school fees. Private universities give you admission even with lower JAMB score. I've seen students with 120, 130, 140 gain admission in some of these private universities, irrespective of the fact that their score in JAMB is low. They still gain their admission. The only thing is that the school fees is always on the high side. In fact, a student in the private university studying medicine can be offered medicine with 240, 250, while someone in a federal university might not get medicine even with 280, even with 290 and the rest, right? So it is less competitive in the private university. So if your JAMB score is low this year, do well to explore all these different options. In the comment, I want you to drop the school that you have chosen and you want to apply to this year. Let me know what your JAMB score is so that I can give you a specialized counsel. I will see you in comments.